Hey, welcome back to Behind the Bands, and a special shout out to our friend Ray for the great abode we have here. Ray and Cheryl. It's much cooler in here. Got the guys from Gunmetal Great back on the show because we've had you on the show before. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And for folks that don't know you, could you just real quick say your name and what you do in the band for everybody?
I'm Christian. I play guitar. Nick, play guitar.
Miles, I play bass.
David Camone, lead singer.
And so the first big news I want to ask you guys about, there's a little story rumor about the UK. So tell us what's going on with the UK.
That is no longer a rumor. We are going to the UK. It's confirmed. Playing Rockstock, hosted by Planet Rock radio station over there. We'll be there 5th through the 7th. We're playing shows the 5th through the 7th of December. And,
tell us a little bit about Rockstock. Is this a festival, and where is it at?
It's kind of like the UK's version of Woodstock, hosted by Planet Rock, which is the largest rock station in the UK.
It's located in Wales, Porthcawl, Wales to be exact.
Treco Bay.
Yeah, Treco Bay is the it's like a little resort area, for vacationing and stuff. And I guess they have a big venue down there where they have a main stage and they have a second stage. And we'll be on the second stage. Hopefully, we'll be back next year and go on the main stage.
So let's talk a little bit about the EP. Let everybody know what the name of the EP is and where the best place is to find it, and then tell us a little bit about the making of it and history.
The EP is called Salvation. It's a 3-track EP, kind of like a concept album. It has a little story behind it. As far as if you listen in the order of the album, it starts out with kind of like a post-apocalyptic world, and it's kind of a metaphor for our views toward the music industry nowadays, promoting all the pop culture and stuff that's really big now, back in the 80s and stuff like that, it was all metal and hard rock, and there was the big arena rock. And something we're trying to bring back. So as you listen through the album, you'll kind of see that kind of stuff will fall into the lyrics and the music arrangements of the album.
Come on in, Ray.
And there's
our
Ray.
host, Ray.
The host of our wonderful Lemmy has arrived.
Is this really the end? Hell no! Will we rise up again? Hell yeah! Can you live with the fallen dream and wave your flag in the ring of your defeat? Will you lay on your back? Will you give up and die? Will you throw your hands up without questioning why?
So yeah, Salvation EP. We released it in March this year. You can find it on iTunes, pretty much any major download, website you can find it on. And you can go to our Reverb Nation, where you can listen to the tracks firsthand, and then you can purchase them if you want and whatnot.
There's all up and coming shows on it too.
Yeah, it's all of our shows, pictures, videos, So we're working on a website right now at the moment, and that'll be up and running hopefully by the end of this month.
Now, I forget this. Are you a Pennsylvania band? I know we've seen you in Pennsylvania every time we've seen you play, but you are from
Yeah, we're a band out of Harrisburg.
Out of Harrisburg. Okay, cool. Home of Bret Michaels and many other great bands out there. So, hey, so I said this to you off camera, but I hope you take it as a compliment. I want you to talk a bit about it. You guys have really evolved and grown quite a bit of a band. So talk a little bit about the evolution, and when I say this, and I mean this in a very good way, how you're a better band and what's evolved with the band.
Our drummer isn't here right now, but it all started with kind of his and I ideas for a band. He came to me and was looking for a guitar player to start the project, and we pretty much had the same ideas, obviously same musical tastes and what we wanted to do, and pretty much from there it just blossomed. We called up Dave, and we all auditioned a guitar player and a bass player at the time, who obviously is no longer with the band, but basically from then until there, this is the current lineup, and we started as a cover band, playing metal, the classic metal, the 80s rock, all the stuff that we all like to listen to, and from there we started to slip in some original stuff. Our first song, GMG, self-titled track, is what we released last year, and then this year we released the EP, and hopefully maybe next year we can get a full album going. That's pretty much the evolution. And as far as playing with big acts, like we just did with Kicks and stuff, we could pretty much thank, I think, Dean over here, our manager, for getting us these good shows.
He's aggressive, man. He's how we met you.
We've played.
I bug you guys constantly.
This is actually, it's kind of funny. This is actually our second time this year playing with Kicks, and we've played with Skid Row this year. We've played with Stephen Piercy from Rat. We played with Slaughter last year, and who else? Am I missing anybody?
It's a pretty good long
Madison
list
Rising
right
at the
there.
Chameleon.
Madison Rising, yeah, we just played with them at the Chameleon. They're national. They're cool guys. So yeah.
Now, did you guys make a decision? This is interesting. Did you make a decision to write a song called GMG first, or did you write the song and then like, okay, that's it, we gotta have a theme song?
It kind of fell into place that way. Because we were just thinking about, like, I got done with the lyrics and just looking about it. It's pretty much all about just the love of rock and playing. How being on stage is almost like an addiction. If you're off stage, you're not playing shows after a while. You get that itch, and you're like, I need to be up there again. I need to be rocking out again. And pretty much all of us feel that way. And then I think it was Christian who was just like, hey, let's just call it GMG. Like,
It's like all bands we love have their own songs.
Yeah,
Like Iron Maiden on Iron Maiden with their title song Iron Maiden. It's like, we're gonna do it too. This is gonna be GMG and it's gonna be awesome.
So how are you gonna get ready for the UK? Like, what have you thought about it? What do I got to do different over there than I got to do here? Other than the
wear a
weird
lot of
plugs.
clothes.
Yeah, we gotta get power adapters.
Yeah, I mean, when Dean originally had messaged the radio station over there, it was back and forth for at least a month, I think. And they finally gave us the slot. They said, if you want it, it's yours. We have an open slot on the second stage. And it was one of those things where we were like, well, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. But if we do get it, it's going to be an awesome problem to have because so much goes along with it. Getting over there, get any gear if you want to get it over there, or renting gear. Just everything in itself it's a different country.
It's a lot of work. Just to go play.
So it is going to be a lot of work, I think. But we're almost halfway there. Just getting everything situated. We
Panning out, contacting other bands over there, book some other shows while we're
contacted
there.
bands over there, and they've been nice enough to send us some other venues we can kind of pick up along the way while we're there.
The important thing too is that we invest in ourselves. Like, we don't take money from these shows and these gigs and our merch and just divide it up. I mean, we used to do that, but then thought about it. Well, if we invest in ourselves and put it back into this, we can make more money. So
You got to eat though.
oh yeah, and we still eat.
Yeah, that's what we
Full-time day jobs.
Wait till somebody gets a hot dog and then I run past real fast. I'm gonna catch me.
Well, there's some great bands coming out of England, man. On our show, man, we cover it worldwide. There are a lot of what I would call local bands over there in England, pub bands and things like that that are really cool. So I think you guys are going to do great over there. So you got the 3-song EP out. How many more songs you got in the hopper, and when's the next one coming out? Not to pressure you. I know you're investing in going to England. But
Well,
when's
I
the
mean,
new
we
music
got
coming
some
out?
song ideas in the works as far as getting that produced and recording and whatnot. That's a little bit on the back burner because we've got to focus so much on doing the UK stuff. We've got a lot of,
Logistics.
yes, logistical work. Yeah, and
Yeah, we don't have
we're
time for the
dropping
studio
a big
right now.
lump sum of cash into the show. So like, well, now we got to start from scratch again to save up for another CD.
Yeah, we have a few tracks that didn't make the EP, that we can bring back and put on the full album. And I think what we're trying to do is kind of make a continuation of the EP. EP is kind of like a preview of the next album. I think we're going to continue. Yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to continue the storyline kind of thing.
So you said the saga, by the way. I was going to ask about it. So what about music videos? Are you thinking, do you already have that planned out in your mind?
We already have
This
one.
guy right here did our first music video, and they're like, well, I play bass too. All right.
It's like a live, video of us playing the song live. As far as a formal video with, scenes and stuff like that, we do have ideas that we want to put
Over
in
the
works.
top.
But again, it's
We were contacting people, and then the UK thing kind of got confirmed, and then we decided, well, Now, these little projects that each cost, a couple $1,000s or whatever it's going to be, this all has to get pulled into the UK funds.
Absolutely. What's more important? So, well, hey man, I want to wish you the best of luck in the UK. We've only known you guys for maybe 6 months, but I'm a big fan of your band. That was a great show, man. I got to tell you, I know Miss Marva there said the same thing. And the crowd response, you guys are a little heavier than what's out here today, but the crowd response was awesome.
Yeah, just walking over here to this interview, this lady stopped us. She's like, I don't even like your kind of music. I listen to country, but your show was awesome.
Interesting way to introduce yourself. I don't even like your kind of music.
We hear it all the time.
Metal sucks.
We hear it all the time. It's great.
That kind of goes along with our mission, even if you don't like the music or you don't, whatever, we'll make you like it.
We'll win you over somehow.
Well, we have a lot of converts, we'll just say that, that have converted through, whether it be country, rap, hip hop, it doesn't matter, they come out just to see a show. And that's good because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring back the show, and bring back metal and have appreciation of metal and all that.
I can tell you, man, old people like me, we appreciate it too, because I look across here and you're all younger than me. It's easy for me to tell that. And we love to see bands such as yourselves keeping the genre that we love so much alive. So talk a little bit about the Kickstarter campaign.
Kickstarter campaign we're doing to help raise money for us to get over to the UK. Obviously, it's really expensive. And we'll be on Kickstarter.com as of October 1st. We'll be running it through the whole month of October. And get on, you can donate at whichever amount you choose, and we might even have a thing where we, if you donate so much money, you'll get a UK t-shirt that says, Gunmetal Grey, invades the UK, and it'll have all the dates on it. So that's another way we're going to try and raise money at shows and stuff. If you buy the t-shirt, it'll be a little more expensive than the other shirts, but it'll go to that, it'll go to the fund for the UK. So again, Kickstarter.com, October 1st through the 31st, and just look for it.